Table to Tebow episode 3. Today's video I'm going to be starting off by doing some kills at Commander Zilliana. I've only got about 11 kill count here, so I'm not too familiar with it, but hopefully that will change over the course of this video. I would really like to get the Ceradoma hilt drop from this boss. I can't even talk. It was a great way to start the episode, but yeah, I'm hoping to get some drops early on. Would be really nice and a good boost to the bank value. If we take a look, here's my inventory setup. I have the switch to armor chain skirt, and here's my gear. So yeah, let's see how this goes. It's probably gonna be rough just because I'm not too familiar with it, but should be fun anyway. So let's get started. If you guys would please like and drop a comment down below telling me what you guys think of the series so far, anything you guys would maybe like to see changed to be better in the future, please let me know. I would really appreciate it. Otherwise, let's get started. Okay, so just finished my first trip with Sarah, and like I figured it was a bit rough, but did end up with a 7 kill trip, which isn't too bad. So I think next time I'll take 1 less stamina potion, 1 less restore, and 2 more food to hopefully make the trip last a little bit longer. Not a bad way to start it off. Okay, and there's trip number 2 done at Ceradoma. That time I did get a 10 kill trip. Still trying to work on the appropriate potion ratio to have, because as you can see I have plenty of prayer potions, but I did run out of food. This time I did try and bring blood barrage runes to heal up, rather than just using bones to peaches, but that didn't work too well. So I'm going to change things up again for my next trip and hopefully be able to extend them a bit longer. But yeah, let's keep going, see what we can get. Oh wow, so I didn't even realize on KC 1105 we got a Hydra's Heart, which, checking my bank right now, we actually have Hydra's Eye and Hydra's Fang, so that makes a full brimstone rings. So we'll go ahead and make that real quick. Ta-dow, and that's an easy 2.3 mil, so that's actually not bad. Still working on Sarah in the background, but in the meantime I did get a Hydra task. I figured out why the hell not, may as well go ahead and do it, see if I get lucky, and yeah, there's an easy 2.3 mil, so not bad. Okay, so we finished up that Hydra task, didn't get anything else from it, nothing notable anyway, but some decent money. Had a few tasks in between, but now we have 160 greater demons, so we're going to go ahead and try out some solo Sammy with this gear. I know it's not the best, I definitely don't have enough for the Tebow yet, obviously, but got D-Warhammer Arclight, and got the runes for Blood Barrage, so yeah, we're going to go ahead and give this a shot and see how it goes. You have got to be joking me. 2 kill count Steam Battle Staff? Really? What the fuck is my luck? Okay, so doing this clip over, I just realized after recording it that I had my microphone on mute the entire time. So let's take 2 on this. Yeah, that's the end of the trip. Only got a 2 kill trip. The minions were definitely destroying me. So I think next time I'll bring maybe a few less restores, a little bit more food, and I might also bring a shield switch to kind of help lessen the amount of damage I'm taking from the minions. But yeah, that's not too bad. Obviously, got the Steam Battle Staff. Not the drop I was looking for. Obviously, I would have preferred the hilt or the spear. But that's definitely nice to see that we're getting lucky early on, and hopefully that'll continue. But yeah, let me go ahead and go bank and re-gear, and let's go for another trip. Okay, that's another trip down. It was another 2 kill trip, but I was really close to getting 3 kills. Yeah, I wasn't getting too many heals off of Blood Barrage. I kept splashing for some reason, but was really close to getting that 3rd kill, so that's better than the first trip. But yeah, we're gonna keep going, keep trying, and hopefully we'll be able to start getting this down a little bit better, maybe start getting a little bit better with the prayer flicks, to help extend the trips out, so that way it's not just 2 kill trips. But let's keep going. Okay, so definitely did a little bit better on that trip, got 3 kills. I did go ahead and decide to bring an Ancestral Robe Top and upgrade to a Master Wand. So I was definitely splashing a lot less, which was definitely helping with the kills, but still struggling with the prayer flicks in order to maximize, or I should say, decrease the amount of times I have to eat during a kill due to the minions. But, progress is progress. So going from a 2 to 3 kill trip, and almost on that one, I almost had a 4 kill, but, just ran out of food. And so I couldn't get the last few hits on Krill. But yeah, not bad. We're getting there. So let's keep going. See if we can get a 4 to 5 kill trip next. Okay, so in between doing some Ceridoma God Wars as well as some Sammy God Wars, I've been doing some Slayer tasks in between, so I have stacked up quite a few hard caskets and an elite, so I figured I may as well go ahead and open those up. So I'm actually going to start with the hard caskets, see if we get anything good. New collection log item, but nothing too great. Ooh, there we go, some ancient D'hide chaps and a green dragon mask, not bad. Meh. 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 Okay, so these are just going downhill quick. Okay. I was hoping to get a little bit more. I can't expect too much, but definitely was hoping for some higher valued items in our last one. Get some Rune Plate Legs G and an Unholy Blessing. And the Elite Casket we get, well, that's not too bad. Some Black D'hide Chaps G. So overall, not terrible. Not the greatest caskets, but not terrible. Take a quick look at our loot tab. We're at 12.6 mil. But take out my Zulrah scales. We're sitting at about 9.3 mil. Overall, the bank value did drop quite a bit. I don't know if that's just because items are crashing, if that has anything to do with Group Iron Man that had just started. I want to say 2 days ago it just came out, so I don't know if that had anything to do with it. But I haven't been able to get as much progress in as I would like. I've been working a lot of extra hours, so it's given me a lot less time to play, especially when you're trying to do God Wars. You need to be able to play for longer than 15-20 minutes at a time. So one of the things I'm looking into doing is taking my cash stack that I have here, investing in a Justiciar or Justicar, however you want to say it, or Justiciar set, and I'm going to attempt to start trying to do some AFK Rune Dragons when I'm at work, just so I can try and push this bank value back up. That way, instead of just not doing anything when I'm working a lot of hours, at least be able to do something on the side to continue that progress. But I know I'm just rambling at this point. But yeah, I wanted to open up those clues and just kind of fill you guys in on what's going on. Okay, so since I was working today, I decided to test out Rune Dragons for the 8 hours that I was working, to see how AFKable they were, along with how profitable. I did go ahead and I have my loot tracker up over here, but this is everything that I got. I actually did die twice. I was AFKing a little bit too much and got knocked out by them, which was unfortunate. I think it's about 240,000 for each death. It's about 500k. But yeah, this is the loot from 8 hours of Rune Dragons. Says it's about 10.9 mil, so I'm gonna go ahead and sell this off real quick and see if we actually get that amount, and I'll be right back. Alrighty, so after selling off the loot from the Rune Dragons, we ended up getting 10.8 mil, so it was about right on track with what I thought I was going to get, so that's actually not bad, making just shy of 11 mil in 8 hours, being fairly AFK, so I think moving forward, I'm definitely going to be doing that whenever I am working and can't really play. That way I'm at least making some consistent money on the side, especially since for whatever reason my bank value's dropped quite a bit. Currently I'm sitting at a bank value of 491 mil, which is still about 30 mil less than it was at the beginning of this episode. So definitely something I'm going to be doing going forward, is doing those on the side. So, all right. Okay, so I couldn't record this earlier because I was at work, so I was AFKing Rune Dragons, which is averaging me about 10 mil a day, which isn't bad at all. And just before I finished work for the day, I actually got a pair of dragon limbs, which according to the wiki is a 1 in 800. So we're actually under the drop rate because I've currently only killed 578. But yeah, so that's really nice to see. Hopefully, if we continue this, we'll see something like a Draconic Vestige in the near future. Okay, so I know in the last clip I showed me getting a Dragon Limbs drop, and that was on Thursday, or I'm sorry, Wednesday. It is now Friday. So I did want to show you guys the total loot from 1 week of AFKing at Rune Dragons while I was working. Definitely could have been more kills per hour, but the whole premise was to be able to do it while I was working my actual job and at the same time. I don't know if I'm going to continue to do them next week or not. I might try doing Brutal Black Dragons, just because I did die probably 5 or 6 times, either because I would totally miss that my anti-dragon fire potion would run out and I just get smacked, or I would just be getting hit and comboed left and right by them and they'd stack me out. So, I mean, it's still good money, but I want to see if I can find something that's maybe a little bit more AFK. But yeah, so let's take a look at our inventory. This is from 1,137 Rune Dragon kills. The cash stack at the bottom is also a combination of 9k in coin drops, 9 Wrath Talismans, 5 Rune Javelins, and an Uncut Sapphire. So as you can see, I did end up getting 2 more Dragon Limbs drops since Wednesday. I actually got both of them yesterday within about 20 kills of each other, which was kind of funny. So I'm actually got spooned on that drop a little bit, since I believe they're 1 in 1k if I'm not mistaken, or maybe they're 1 in like 800 and something. But nevertheless, definitely got an extra 1 or 2 there that I didn't necessarily deserve. But yeah, so if we go ahead and throw this up in a week of AFKing, this is about 39.9 mil. I'm going to go ahead and head over to the GE in a second to sell this off and see if that's what I actually come up with. Another thing I wanted to touch base is my bank value has dropped. Even if I add in another 40 mil, I'm still sitting about 22 mil less than where I was at the start of this week. And I don't know if that's just because of Group Iron Man having come out a week ago. We got the Raids 3 that should be dropping soon, and I saw a post today about them testing next drops out, I want to say on the 20th. I don't know if those had anything to do with it, but definitely a huge dip in my overall bank value. But yeah, so I've been rambling on long enough. I'm going to go ahead and go over to the GE and sell off all my loot and see what the final count is. Alrighty, so yeah, after selling off the loot tab from the Rune Dragons, I did end up with a cash stack of 39.7 mil, which isn't too bad for something that I was just doing kind of on the side and didn't focus too hard on it. But yeah, so like I said, maybe next week I'll try out Brutal Black Dragons or some other kind of AFK method that maybe doesn't need as much focus as the Rune Dragons, and see kind of what we can do. But yeah, with that said, I'm gonna go ahead and probably finish up a couple more tasks. Right now I have Abyssal Demons, and I think that might do it for this episode, because I do want to try and get prepared for Raids 3 along with next that may be coming out soon as well. Alrighty, so while I continue to grind tasks trying to get myself a Cerberus task, I end up getting another Abyssal Demons, and there's a nice whip drop to add to the collection. Alrighty guys, so I'm going to go ahead and call this an episode. I've been trying to get a Cerberus task for literally like 2 weeks now and just unable to get it. I'm currently assigned like 150 Dagonoth, so I'll be doing that to start next episode. But before I do close it out, I did want to go ahead and just open up all these caskets that I had, starting with a medium, average. Ooh, we got a Guthix D-Hide. I know those are super rare to get any of the D-Hide shields, so that's pretty nice. See if we get anything else. Sammy page 2. Kind of pathetic to know how cheap they are nowadays. Okay, let's go ahead and bank this real quick. Last hard clue, or hard casket, I should say. And we'll go ahead and open up the elite, and we get a master. So we'll go ahead and do that real quick. So I'll actually be right back with a master casket. Alrighty, so I am back with a master casket. Let me just say that was such a pain in the butt. I got the step where you have to cut a redwood log while wearing the full lumberjack, and I don't know if I was doing something wrong, but it took me like a ridiculous, probably 2 hours trying to do that mini game event to get them. I could not get the little situation where you get the broken bridge with no trees on it. It took me forever to get it. But anyway, all that aside, let's open up this elite and junk, and then the master. Decent value, but nothing too spectacular. So yeah, that's gonna wrap it up for this video. I did some Saradoma God Wars at the beginning, along with a little bit of Sammy. There is some new stuff coming out, like Raids 3 is coming out soon, or should be coming out soon. So I think I am going to be trying to do as much of that on release day as possible. And apologies if you can hear some YouTube videos in the background. My kids are watching on their tablets. But yeah, I want to thank you all for watching. And if you did, please leave a like and comment down below. And I'll see you all next time.